Long are the days spent wondering, am I enough? What is my purpose? And such endless questions. I say they are endless because there is no one answer to them. It is not as it is in math where 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, and yes, I mean in the 10-base system. Humans are remarkable because there is so much upon which to remark and take note. What someone does, or how someone thinks, halfway across the world, may be like a balm or a blessing upon your soul. I can recall times having a Buddha in my pocket kept the teachings of the Buddha close in mind. A touchstone to evoke the memory of his teachings. It is as equally true that the human brain is remarkable, in part because it is the thing which allows us to remark and make recollections. Memory is one of the superpowers of our brains. Memory is what allows us to build language, develop skills and technology, from generations after generations of tinkerers, mechanics, scholars, electricians. The list goes on and on, from septic management to fusion reactors and everything in between. We, humanity, have a beautiful gift in the many layers of shoulders we stand upon. Life is a gift to cherish. People are redeemable from their worst moments to read till the soil they once salted. And all of this is the gift of memory, of thinking, of pondering what we should do at the Denny's parking lot at 4 a.m. Intrepid, daring little souls. We billions go searching out in the night, and some of us find each other, some of us find God, some of us find a different interpretation of God, some of us find hedonism, some of us find cuisine, some of us find sports ball. When you stop to consider humans in their element, their day-to-day life, it can absolutely seem unremarkable. Some reader, I imagine, could think to themselves, what is so special about my life? And the tricky part is that I won't always know the answer to that question, but I can think of someone more qualified to answer it. You. You are the author of your own life story. You are the stardust aware of itself. You are beautiful and ugly as you are. No human is perfect, and supposedly the only one that was we killed for saying, love thy neighbor. I and the books are correct. What need have you to act as judge for your neighbor's failings, nor envy their success? Is it always envy to point out wealth begotten in blood? When the boss hides the books but won't help the workers during famine, can we not say that money taken or made in their weakness is blood money? How else am I supposed to see such profiteering? Such greed for gold that it makes the rich gutless and guileful? Oh, I'm sure the Trumps and the Musks and the tiny fraction of humanity which is billionaires would love to live inside their ill-begotten bubble, with its red menace like crimson blood, the blood drenched on billionaires' hands. Buy this and sell, sell, sell have become the buzzwords to buzzards. I bet these bickering buffoons would love to bully us into believing their lies. But I think in this moment, Mel Gibson's words in The Patriot are apt. Why would I trade one tyrant 3,000 miles away for 3,000 tyrants 1 mile away? That's all an oligarchy is, where decisions get made by the richest people. Rome was an oligarchy, and Rome was an empire when it was just a republic. That is to say, the Roman Republic maintained an empire. When the empire grew unable to accommodate senatorial greed, it became an autocratic empire. Why is this important? Because the entire Western world has modeled itself off of the Roman Empire and other local variations. They have attempted to emulate openly the militaristic barbarism of the ancient Romans, the othering of subjugated peoples, the extortion for tributary systems funneling wealth upwards. For America, these things are definitely true. For Europe, it is more about keeping others out. White supremacy is part of the Hydra of the Heil Hydra crowd who whisper skulkingly about 1488 and their Iron Cross. But it is the fulcrum upon which such fascism rests. The idea that some people are Roman and others can only ever convert. The Roman civil wars didn't start with the crossing of the Rubicon. They started with political mob violence in the elections. Look up the Gracchus brothers. Look up Sulla. Julius Caesar's life was spared because of Sulla's mercy, and that's why he didn't put out hit lists when he came into power. Being benevolent probably killed him, or having his lackey offer him a crown during a public parade could have done it. Either way, it doesn't change the 23 stab wounds that killed him. Augustus was no saint either. By all accounts, Augustus loved torture and politics, not battle. that he left to his capable General Agrippa. Where was I? If saying love thy neighbor can get you killed and saying alea iacta est can do the same? It's almost like life is the only thing that is important. Time in the morning consulting your wife about your odious dreams. Time playing sick so real leaders can finish the project. Time spent consulting 60-some different senators about doing a Julius Caesar on the Ides of March. Such are the different shades of humanity. By contrast, millions of peasants starved because of Augustus' policies and the civil wars. Some of them died. But it was a brutal place to live without machinery to do the farming. There could be said to have existed a justification in its time, but it is sorely missing in my account of the story. Evil men do as they please, and others will hail them as heroes. Hurrah! Is humanity doomed?